Today's video is another what sold video. I will share with you 15 items that I sold on Poshmark, Mercari, Facebook, and eBay that helped me gross close to $1,800 in 1 week as a part-time reseller. I do this in my spare time just for fun, so I'm only picking the good stuff, the items that you can make more than $15 profit on. And in fact, let me see, I go upwards from $15 all the way up to $56 in profit on these 15 items. For the 15 items, I will tell you what I paid for each item, how much it sold for, any shipping received, and the profit per item. The profit per item is the most important, as we all know, as that is what is in your bank account after the fees and everything else involved. Okay, so we'll start on Poshmark. I sold this Billy Bass Big Mouth singing fish. I picked it up at Goodwill for $3. It was new in the box. I did also list it on Amazon, however, it sold quickly on Poshmark for $54, and the buyer did pay shipping. So my profit was $40.20. So do keep your eye open for Big Mouth Billy Bass, as he is a collectible and folks will pick these up, especially with Christmas right around the corner. Next up, I sold a pair of Carhartt scrub pants. I paid $3.75 for these at Goodwill. They sold for my full asking price of $28 within 1 week of listing. My profit on these pants was $18.65. I do sell Carhartt scrub pants, and Carhartt Force pants are preferred. The buyer left glowing feedback, which I like to share with you. It says, beautiful, better quality than I expected, and in excellent shape. The seller sent the package almost immediately after I ordered, and I received it within 2 days. Seller is highly recommended. Now, I don't do anything special when I do ship on Poshmark. I don't use tissue paper. I don't use handwritten thank you notes. I literally put it in one of the free USPS poly mailer bags with a business card. And I love receiving the glowing feedback as shown here. If you're new to my channel, my name is Zandra, also known as Piece of Scrap on eBay, Facebook, Poshmark, and Mercari. I'm a part-time reseller on those websites, and what that means is I pick undervalued items at garage sales and thrift stores and flip them for a profit online. Now, I do this in my spare time just for fun, so you won't see me picking up penny dollar items and flip them for $10 plus free shipping on eBay. These are highly profitable items that you too can find at your garage sales and thrift stores. If you like this kind of video where I get right to the point and cut out all the chatter, give this video a thumbs up, and while you're at it, click subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can get. The next item that sold was a new with tag Ralph Lauren jeans. Now, I've had these for about 5 months. They did sell for $26. Again, being new with tags, I kind of thought maybe they'd sell for more money. They are plus size. I paid $3.75 for these. My profit was $17.05. Looking at these keywords, I've included them all. NWT, new with tag Ralph Lauren Jeans Company. I included Ralph Lauren again for some reason, which I don't normally double up on the keywords in the title. However, in this case, I did. I included the keywords plus size 16, mid-calf, chino, and cropped. The next item to sell was a men's Prana shirt. I don't find Prana that often, and I was surprised to learn that this was a men's shirt. I paid $3.75 for this. It took 4 months to sell. It sold for $25. My profit, $14.53. Next up is a Pendleton shirt. Now, I probably could have sold this for more money. However, I sold it for $30. I do believe it is quite vintage with the flap front pockets. It is 100% wool. And this is what the inner tag looks like. Pendleton, made in the USA, a virgin wool. Paid $3.50 for this. I had it listed since April, so it was listed for about 4 months. It sold for $30. My profit, $20.50. Now, I do have several of these listed. You do want to check these vintage Pendleton shirts for holes, as sometimes they do have a few holes on them just from normal wear over time. But yeah, no, they should sell for more than $30. However, I had this for 4 months, so I was happy to see it go. Next, we'll hop over to Mercari. I sold a pair of Tommy Hilfiger short hauls. These surprised me. I paid $3.75 at Goodwill. They sold the same day I listed them on Mercari for $45. My profit was $35.14. I have heard other resellers say that these bib short hauls or any bib overalls in general, regardless of the brand, sells well. And it sure did. Looking at these keywords, I included Tommy Hilfiger, small overalls, short hauls, denim, Y2K, that is a thing now, vintage 2001, bibs, flag, logo. And the next item on Mercari is a J. Jill medium tall button front shirt. I've been experimenting with J. Jill. I've heard other resellers have some success with it, and they were correct. This sold on an offer of $32, and the buyer did pay shipping. I paid $3.75 for this, so my profit was $23.82. Now, this is 100% linen and a medium tall, so that could have played a factor. Anything linen does tend to sell well, especially in the summer months. So I will be picking up more J. Jill just to see if it sells as well as this one. This was a quick sale. It also sold the same day of listing. Next up is a Torrid plus size sweater. I paid $3.75 for this. It sold on an offer of $31, so my profit was $22.95. Torrid plus size, you can't go wrong. This is a staple in all of my online stores. Torrid does vanity sizing, so there too is a plus size 2X, and I always include the size chart from Torrid just for clarification. And the last item to sell on Mercari was a book bag. I paid $2 for this Ed Hardy backpack at a garage sale. I accepted an offer of $42, and the buyer paid nearly $12 shipping. So my profit was $34.28. Ed Hardy does sell well when you can find it. There were others of these listed, however, mine sold for the $42 price. It did have some scrapes on the bottom, which I did disclose in my description. As you can see here, it's somewhat frayed on the bottom, but otherwise it looked good inside and out. It was a quick sale, sold within 1 week of listing. Next, we'll hop over to Facebook. I sold a Roper Western pearl snap shirt. This also sold within 1 week of listing. I paid $3.75 for it. It sold for my full asking price of $55, and the buyer paid $5.75 shipping. The fees on this sale were waived, so my profit was $51.25. Roper rodeo shirt. It did have the paper tag, made in the USA, so it was more valuable than the other pearl snap shirts that I've been selling. Looking at these keywords, I included Roper Western shirt, long sleeve, XL, extra large, patriotic. It is red, white, and blue, so I thought I'd throw that in there. Aztec, cowboy, and vintage. The next item on Facebook is a Coors baseball cap. This I've had for 1 year. I paid $1 for it at a garage sale. I accepted an offer of $18, and the buyer did pay shipping of $5.75. Again, the fees for some reason were waived on Facebook, so my profit was $17. Coors Light baseball cap. It is new without the tag. As you can see here, it still had the shaper inside. And the last I'd like to share with you on Facebook is a pair of Paige jeans. Now, I have heard other resellers have success with Paige. These were maternity jeans, so I thought I would give it a try. I paid $4.50 for this. I accepted an offer of $28. The buyer paid $9.25 for priority shipping. Again, the fees were waived, so my profit was $23.50. These took a couple months to sell, but they were well worth it. So keep your eye open for Paige denim jeans. Next, we'll hop over to eBay. I sold a pair of vintage Western Ethics denim jeans. As you can see, this is the label on the back. They were two-tone. So again, coming across these in the thrift store, how could you pass these up? Like, they're obviously something special, right? I paid $4.50 for these. I accepted an offer of $70 and the buyer paid $9. They did fit in one of those padded flat rate mailers for $8.20. So my profit on these denim jeans was $56.03. But look at these. They got stars on them, blue and black two-tone color. I did price them high, but I did accept the best offer when it came through. Looking at these keywords, Western Ethics jeans, high-rise straight, 910. I did include the style number, which is on the inner tag here. Vintage 90s mom and two-tone. And the next item on eBay is a pair of Gravity Defier shoes. I paid up for these. I paid $15 for these back in January, so they were listed at about 7 months. I did price them high at nearly $50. However, knowing that I had them for 7 months, an offer came in of $39.15, which I accepted. The buyer paid $13 shipping, so yeah, they were over $50 all in on these running shoes. My profit when it was all said and done was $30.37. So keep your eye open for this G Defy running shoe. Gravity Defier. And the last item I'd like to share with you was a pair of emeril lagasse saucepans. Now, I've seen other resellers have great success selling hard goods, including pots and pans. These just take up so much space, so I was hesitant to pick them up, but I thought, oh, what the heck, I will give it a try. So I paid $5 for the two of these. I really didn't clean them up much. I just listed them as is and noted that the inner were somewhat used. There were no obvious marks or scratches, but the inner, I mean, you can just tell that they look somewhat like they've been used. So I simply stated that in the description. I accepted an offer of $23.44. They did sell on my 40% off promotion. The buyer paid $16 for shipping. So my profit on these two pans was $14.17. I'm not so sure I will be so eager to pick up pots and pans in the future. Again, they take up a lot of room in my storage and they were kind of a pain to ship, finding the right box and all. I just shared with you 15 items that helped me gross close to $1,800 in sales in 1 week as a part-time reseller. Now, as you've noticed, I posted these items on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook, and I do that with the tool called List Perfectly. I post everything to eBay first, as that's the one that requires the most item specifics, and then automatically, just like magic, List Perfectly posts them to Mercari, Poshmark, and Facebook. If you'd like to give List Perfectly a try, please do. You can use my code MONEY, that's right, MONEY, to save 30% off of your first month's subscription. No obligation, you can cancel at any time, so if you find out it's not for you, you can cancel and walk away, but I bet you'll love it just as much as I do. I will have that link in the description below for List Perfectly if you're interested. If you learned anything from today's video, go ahead and smash that like button, and while you're at it, click the notification bell to be notified when I release my next video. I do release What Sold videos weekly. Many of you that are watching have not yet subscribed, so while you're at that, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and I will link another What Sold video here. Continue watching.